Today we have a pair of earbuds. They are rather special. It's not the traditional IEM, although it looks similar, but when you see such a large control panel, you should know that it definitely has something hidden inside. The HiBy Digital XENO is a pair of dynamic and MEMS hybrid digital earphone, and its mission is explore unnoticed details. By the way, the geek-oriented IEMs we got is not the final version yet. When you guys can buy it, it should be much better in terms of ease of use. The normal price is under $150, but the early bird price is even less than $100. The crowdfunding link is down below. If you like it, remember to order it as soon as possible. So what exactly is the XENO? It is indeed an in-ear monitor, but with some new technologies that others don't have. For example, the driver is not the regular dynamic driver or balanced armature driver, but a hybrid dual driver with X MEMS, and there are also two DACs inside the panel, and the interface is a Type-C port. All of these enabling music details to be transmitted to the ears in their original form. You can simply interpret the XENO as a more suitable for the modern people, more playable and easier to use IEM. Well, why XENO? There are several reasons why you should choose them. One important reason is the two driver units, one of which uses an all-silicon solid-state MEMS driver from X MEMS called Cowell. According to the description, it is 150 times faster than traditional speakers in terms of instant response and minimizes phase shift, and to be uniquely capable of delivering high-resolution musical detail. Another dynamic driver has a diaphragm made of special graphene. As one of the thinnest and toughest nanomaterials, graphene has a very high strength, which can greatly reduce the split vibrations that tends to occur in traditional diaphragm materials, and ultimately embrace the driver with better resolution. To get these two completely different speakers into one ear, HiBy Digital used a high-precision 3D printing to build the XENO's hybrid speaker bracket. Anyway, they used all the drivers they thought were the best. After a couple of days experience, I'm having a hard time picking out its flaws. It has a very good dynamic range and can separate the sound of each instrument very clearly. So it is suitable for listening to symphonies and pop songs. Now let's move our eyes down and focus on this huge control panel. There is the second selling point, dual DAC for HD decoding and driving. Due to the differences of the Cowell tweeter and the graphene dynamic driver, they have specially selected and adapted exclusive hi-fi grade DAC chips, ES9018C2M and CS43131. The two of them work together to decode HD audio up to PCM 384 kHz and DSD 128. I know these two chips aren't that great in the eyes of high-end players, but the price is under $100. Plus, the dynamic and MEMS hybrid drivers just mentioned, I think it makes sense to put these two chips here. I think one of the key points to determine if an earbud is right for you is its sound tuning tendency, whether it has more bass or more high frequencies suitable for listening to pop music or symphonic music. These are all things you need to know before you buy an earbud. It's true that the XENO is an IEM that focuses on replaying the sound itself, but that doesn't mean it's not playable. HiBy PEQ Tool basically is a software that enables music lovers tweak the EQ to their likings. There are tons of addressable options here. In addition to addressing the EQ, you can save the EQ, import the EQ, share the EQ, and most importantly, the EQs can be written into the XENO. That means all devices can use the EQ you set up, whether it's your phone, laptop, or Switch. Yep, they also made a compatible mode specifically for the Switch. The latency is roughly 4 milliseconds. This is definitely a great news for music and gaming enthusiasts. As an IEM, the XENO's basics are also good. For example, each side weighs 5 grams and the total weight is only 28 grams. The cable material is a silver-plated oxygen-free copper, and the graphene dynamic driver size is 10 millimeters. The over-ear design refers to the ergonomic wearing comfort, greatly reducing the stethoscope effect caused by the collar friction. They have independent volume controls separated from the phone's settings. There's a FM button on the control panel, which allows you to switch between different sound styles with the support of HiBy Music. such as hi-fi mode, bass boosted mode, and cinema and gaming mode. Here's the microphone test. If you make a phone call with the XENO, this is roughly what the other person will hear in terms of sound quality. XENO from Greek means foreign, exotic. It really does do something different from other earbuds. It works as an IEM to restore the singer's original voice, but also has an exclusive PEQ tool to freely adjust the vocal tendencies. It has 2 different driver units and DAC chips, yet they work very well together. And then it also sells for less than $100. It's still in crowdfunding, but I can already see the potential. It's for music enthusiasts who don't want to take too much stuff with them on the go. As long as you take the XENO with you, it's like carrying a DAB, DAC, and IEM in your pocket, and that's pretty handy. Don't forget there's a crowdfunding link for it below, so check it out if you are interested in it. I'm Will from Gizmochina. See you next time.